Hello, my Starlight Collective. It's SuCoco, your divine oracle, and I'm here with a message of light, radiance, positivity, love, compassion for you. I'm here letting you know this did not show up. You're not seeing this by accident, miscalculation, none of that. I'm setting the intention that you are seeing this because you are part of my Starlight Collective. We are all part of the Starlight Collective. We all are here for such a greater purpose, a greater reason than whatever it is you are experiencing in your life right now. There has always been a part of you that has been screaming to you, shouting to you that you're meant for so much more. You know, if you have like a terrible, like when we all have had that terrible first job and you're like, is this it? Am I meant to be here? That those thoughts and those feelings, there's something deep inside you saying, screaming, that you are meant for more. You are meant to wake up in beauty, in love, in harmony, in a sense of completion. You are meant to be doing meaningful work that fulfills you and satisfies you. You are meant to be surrounded by love, by people who understand you, by people who value your emotions. And I'm really getting the feeling that you are deeply misunderstood. That you stay quiet because people are they just don't understand you, and you feel as if you were to share anything with them, they would use it against you. And I want you to know and to be aware that this very much is a safe space, but not more than that. This Starlight Collective is one of like-minded individuals. You're seeing this because your soul chose to be born in this time and in this place in history for a reason. I truly believe we are on one of the darkest timelines in human history. I truly believe that the light is dimming and diminishing, and that is why your soul has awoken here and now. That is why my soul is here to help and share my light. I am a candle that is here to light a million candles to illuminate and light the world. I know that's my purpose, and I know that is what I need to share with you because I see us illuminating the world, doing what it is we were meant to do, doing what we were called here to do, the greater purpose, living in harmony and peace, honoring our intuition, not honoring our ego. You are in a place right now. You're like a hermit crab. Can you guys leave in the comments if you know what I'm talking about? If there is, like, it feels like it's like this, there's like, I don't know, I think there's an animal, maybe I made it up, that it makes like a shell or a home from like discarded things that it finds. I don't like, I feel like it's so obvious, but I'm like, what is it, a hermit crab? Like, I know hermit crabs like find shells, right? But like, it literally is like you've made a home out of your ego, not you, please. That's something my intuition is like, it's not you. It has been your ego have been grabbing these things, the nice car, the beautiful partner, these ego and status symbols, designer clothing, and you've been making a shell of who you are. And the true you that's inside, that soft, mushy, that is you deep inside of it. You don't show that to anybody. You don't even share that with your closest friends and like, there have been very few people, if any at all, maybe one person, really, I'm getting the energy. Very few people have seen this side and seen this aspect of you. And you very much have been protecting yourself, like, through your ego. I just want, sorry, I'm just coughing. I'm just getting over a cold. I just need you to know, your ego is neither good or bad. It's simply, it's nature. Imagine your I always call it intuition versus ego, because spiritually speaking, that higher self, that part of you that wants you to do good for the world, that is your intuition. You are, at your soul, inherently good, inherently light, and this being of love, generosity, and beauty. And the ego, I'm not saying it's a vile, petulant creature, because that's simply its nature. You know, like for those of us who, I don't know, like slugs and mushrooms, they are vital in the forest ecosystem to help decompose. And that's simply their, it's like, ew, that's gross. But like, hey, like, you know, that cute little slug, he's doing his best and he can't help it. And that's almost the nature of the ego. And when you come to that place of actualization, of realization, of reaching, you know, there's like, is it Maslow? It's like the pyramid, the hierarchy of human needs. The bottom is like safety, shelter, food, resource, and as it goes up, the highest point is self-actualization. We are moving, me and you, baby, we are moving towards self-actualization. We all are. Understand, it's not just you in this journey. We all are. There are like literally like millions of us. And we're all awakening. We are all at different parts of the path. Maybe you're just realizing, hey, this isn't working for me. And that's why I'm speaking to you as I am right now. And I'm literally channeling and sharing messages that I'm getting that I feel need to be out there. I need to be in the collective mindset. So it's awakening people that need to see this. So bad with losing my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I'm here in the back of my body, and I'm like, oh wait, what was I supposed to say? You're beginning your journey, and you're beginning this path of figuring out who you are, figuring out what you want to do, figuring out all of this stuff that is so much bigger than the life you're living right now. Understand and know by feeling dissatisfied, by feeling these negative lower emotions, this is great because it's allowing you to remember you are meant for higher emotions. You are meant for beauty, for love, for this energy of like you literally, I see you jumping out of your bed every morning full of energy because you cannot wait to start your day. Your life is so much greater than anything you could have dreamed of that you are just overjoyed to start living it. And this all begins with introspection, but a big part of that introspection is you acknowledging your inner child and giving your inner child the space to play. And what does that mean? I'm gonna be real with you. What that means to me is if you're living your life and you're seeing things like you're seeing moments and you're like, I want to go play and do that, that is allowing your inner child to play. I'm going to share a story with you. I was walking when I was in college with one of my friends. We were walking back to the school after getting fast food, and we were crossing railroad tracks. On the other side of the track, there was like a bus stop with people waiting in line for the bus, and the track started coming down because a train was coming. But we're in Canada, and like they give you a long, like literally the things come down at least like 5 minutes before the train comes. So we could see the train was like way off, and the tracks came out down, and I'm like, I thought, oh great, this is limbo. So my friend ducked under it and went over in like 2 seconds flat, and I'm like, oh, limbo time, and I started playing limbo under, and there was no way the train was gonna hit me. Don't worry about that. And I made it under, and when I made it, I was cheering, and I really didn't realize at the time, but my friend told me later, everybody at the bus stop was clapping and cheering and had these huge, goofy grins on their face. And I'm like, really? Because for me, I wasn't doing it for anyone but me. This was me honoring my inner child, that this is an opportunity to play. I'm somebody who is naturally very childish and goofy, and like if I feel like doing something, I'm just gonna do it. That my inner child is just going to play. And so when you get those opportunities, I'm not saying go and do limbo at the railroad. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is when you feel that pull emotionally, when you feel that like I should like your inner child is always speaking to you. It may be a subtle whisper or like, oh, I want that. Listen to it, honor it, and it may be scary at first. So maybe it starts out with you just honoring the feeling and saying, okay, I'm aware that that's what you want to do, and build up in the privacy of your own home, in the privacy of your own room, in your own space. Allow yourself to play. Get back to doing things that are childish and totally like meaningless, that have no intrinsic value, that are fun for the sake of fun. And for me personally, I've gotten into crocheting and making little amigurumi toys because it just lights my brain up, and I don't do it for anything than the sheer pleasure of making it. And then I give the toys away to like my friends or their kids or like my parents or you know what I mean? Like whoever wants a random little plushie, here you go, I made a penguin, right? Like that's the energy I've been cultivating and I've been embracing and I've seen the light pour into my life from that, and it's allowed me to open the door to allow more in, to recenter my inner child and my sense of play, because what you were meant to do here, the reason your soul was called to be here, that you chose to be here in the here and now and live your life now in this time and space, is you're gonna be feeling like whatever it is you're doing is play. It doesn't feel like work. You're here for such a greater purpose that when you honor it and acknowledge it, and you're sitting there like, Sue, what am I supposed, that sounds great and all, but what am I actually supposed to do? And honey, I can't tell you that. I can't sit here and say, John Doe, you're meant to be a plumber, and Stacy over there, you're supposed to be a singer. Like, I can't tell you what it is you're meant to do, but I can tell you, allow your inner child to play. That is the emotion. You're going to want to get very, very familiar with it and follow it, because you do not know where it's going to end up and where it is going to lead you. Baby steps are going to just turn into like, it could be like a dripping faucet, and it's going to become a raging waterfall of how quickly everything changes when you are in that state of play and in that place of honoring your inner child. Get back to who you were as a child. Another thing I'm going to share, I love video games. I was a huge gamer when I was a kid. I play games today, but I have a harder time kind of connecting with them. And one thing I started remembering and doing was when I was a kid, me and my brothers, when we would play video games, we would play our favorite levels over and over and over and over and over. Like literally, I remember one of our favorite games was A Bug's Life on the PlayStation. And the tutorial, we probably played that like 50 times a year. We would just play it over, like we could get further in the game. We're like, no, we're going to play the tutorial. We're going to play these levels. And we would just play them over and over and over just because we liked them. We liked that world that was there and lived in it. And now I realized I've kind of fallen off. My love for video games and gaming had kind of fallen off. And I was like, oh, maybe that's just because I'm getting older. I had been playing games to like, as a check on my, to-do list, rather than something I actually enjoy and playing the way my inner child wants to play. It's more like I'm just going to do all the checklists rather than just doing it for the sake of doing it because it's fun. And look at your life. Journal, do whatever resonates with you. I'm not telling you you have to journal. You can if you want to. It is helpful. Just get into a habit of self-reflection. Maybe you have a partner who is really willing to listen to you. Bring this up to them if somebody is open and willing and really has your back. Share this with them and see what they have to say, because maybe they have insights that you don't have yourself, that you haven't been willing to hear, or you're just not totally aware of like, yeah, I have I have noticed your energy's been down, or this kind of triggered you, or blah, blah, blue, blue, blue. Whatever it may be, just go with what feels right for you. I can't tell you what to do, but I can share with you that your life is meant to be better. Your life is meant to improve. But understand, it is I get it. It is difficult and it is hard. But the first step is to acknowledge that you are not where you want to be. That there is so much more that you want to achieve, that you want to do, that you deserve. You deserve to be loved unconditionally. You deserve to be fulfilled in your work, in what you do. You deserve the time to rest and have peace and be in a state of calm, to be fulfilled, and so much more. Please stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing tons more videos, and they're going to find you exactly when they resonate with you. My Starlight Collective, I love you guys so much. Love and light to all of you, and I hope you the best.